Hi everyone, my name is Lynn and welcome to my Week 5 discussion. The agency is Orange County Social Services. The change is to create an online system for adult and child protective services and the public to report abuse. It is another accommodation for accessibility. And the overarching theory is goal-based management principles. The themes I have are strategic planning for planning and organizing phase, human resources for staffing and directing, and quality management for coordinating, reporting, and budgeting. In strategic planning, it's having a vision and setting the objectives to achieve a purpose. So I have Taylor's scientific management, Deming's plan, do, check, act cycle, and Fayol's principles of management, and Weber's bureaucracy, just for the standardizations of work activities and output, or the division of labor and authority. And then there's management by the objective, so that's management setting the goals together with the staff. And Limbaum's decision making, which is branch incremental decision making for the change. And strategic leadership, which is just using the different styles of management and develop a vision for the organizations and help it adapt to the environmental changes. Then I have the human resources. So it's a modern version of human relations. So that involves the worker satisfaction, the informal workplace organizations, and how to influence the productivities in the staff. So the type of leadership for this area is a considerate leadership, which is democratic, participative. And the conflict from the change is caused by the environment. So I apply field theory, which is by Kirk Lewin. And I also included Maslow, McGregor, Argyris, and Bernard for the motivation theory because they focus on satisfying the human needs. And that's different from Taylor is that it's not necessarily monetary inducements. And then I incorporated Shine's, I think I said it right, Shine's symbolic management to influence the corporate cultures and values. And by corporate, I mean organization image to recruit and retain employees. And for the training, we use a compliance-based training since the change is a new practice that is procedural. So, and last is the quality management theme. It's just looking at performance, so coordinating, reporting, and budgeting phase. And it requires transformational leadership because this person is visionary and can create change in the organizations and the employees. And this relates to Katz and Cron's open system and quality management because the organization is flexible and adaptable, it's not rigid. And the focus is on the stakeholder and public satisfaction. And then you have budgeting, which utilizes performance-based, since the focus is on the results of the change. And the internal process model, so it looks at the work activity, so just coordinating that work activity. And this leads to endurance quality improvement, so identify areas that needs improvement. Basically, to make a change, it requires leaderships and management styles that are flexible to adapt to conflict and unexpected situations. The management principles emphasize on strategic planning for long-term goals, motivation strategies, involves relationships and human needs, and an emphasis on quality of the service being provided. And that's it to my presentation. Thank you for listening and have a great week.